ChatGPT. Relate ACM to the movie It Could Happen to You. It could happen to you through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM. It Could Happen to You is a heartwarming story about generosity, integrity, abundance, kindness, and the surprising power of keeping one's word. Inspired by a true story, the film follows a police officer who promises to share his lottery winnings with a waitress and then actually does so when he wins. Through the lens of A Course in Miracles, ACIM, it becomes a beautiful lesson about the difference between the ego's belief in scarcity and the Holy Spirit's understanding of abundance. At its heart, the movie asks, what happens when love is valued more than getting? Scarcity versus abundance. The ego is built upon scarcity. If I give, I have less. If someone gains, I lose. If another receives, something is taken from me. Muriel represents this thought system perfectly. She views money as limited, love as limited, success as limited. ACM teaches the opposite. Love increases through giving, joy increases through sharing, abundance expands through extension. The film repeatedly contrasts these two worldviews. Keeping your word. Charlie keeps his promise even when it costs him millions. The world calls this foolish. The ego calls this foolish. Yet ACM teaches that integrity brings peace because it aligns the mind. Conflict arises when we betray our own knowing. Charlie's peace comes not from the money, but from honoring truth. Giving and receiving are the same. One of ACM's most famous teachings is to give and to receive are one in truth. The movie is almost a cinematic demonstration of this lesson. Charlie gives away half of his winnings, yet rather than becoming poorer, his life becomes richer, not merely financially, emotionally, relationally, spiritually. The more he gives, the more joy appears. The attraction of kindness. Throughout the film, kindness spreads. One generous act inspires another. People respond to love. People respond to integrity. The ego believes selfishness is practical. The movie repeatedly demonstrates that kindness possesses a power the ego cannot understand. This reflects the miracle principle in ACIM. Love extends. Money as a neutral symbol. The movie is not really about money. Money is merely the symbol. The deeper issue concerns purpose. The ego uses everything for personal gain. The Holy Spirit can use everything for joining. Lottery winnings become either a source of conflict or an opportunity for extension. The difference lies in purpose. The holy relationship. The relationship between Charlie and Yvonne evolves because it is built on appreciation, honesty, and generosity rather than possession. ACM teaches that holy relationships arise when the goal shifts from getting to giving. The movie beautifully illustrates this transformation. The ego's view of success. Muriel seeks wealth, status, and recognition, yet the more she gains, the less satisfied she becomes. The ego always promises that the next achievement will finally bring happiness. ACM teaches that peace cannot be found through accumulation. The film repeatedly exposes the emptiness of external success without inner peace. Miracles of everyday kindness. No supernatural events occur. No dramatic spiritual revelations occur. Instead, the movie shows ordinary kindness changing lives. ACIM teaches that miracles are shifts in perception. The greatest miracles often appear simple. A promise kept, a kindness extended, a judgment released. The film overflows with such moments. The central reflection. The ego watches It Could Happen to You and asks, why would anyone give away half of their winnings? What's in it for them? The Holy Spirit watches It Could Happen to You and asks, what if giving is the real treasure? Viewed through ACIM, the movie becomes a beautiful lesson in abundance, integrity, and extension. Charlie's generosity demonstrates that happiness comes not from what we accumulate, but from what we are willing to share. The deepest message may be, the ego believes that giving diminishes us. The Holy Spirit teaches that giving reveals our abundance. When we act from love instead of fear, we discover that what we truly value can never be reduced by sharing it. In the kingdom of heaven, generosity is not sacrifice, it is remembrance of our limitless inheritance. Go to mwge.org to find full movie and commentary by David Hoffmeister.